Hey. Ah, ah, ah. Hey. And we're up and live. All right. Let's let's see what we can get done here before server maintenance happens. I've been going around getting a couple of Aether nodes that I didn't get before, doing a little bit of side questing. Now that we've procured cerulean from Tapper's Den, the recently repaired heaters can provide much needed warmth. Yeah, I did side quests for that. Furthermore, we've prepared sufficient food for everyone. Those from Tertium shall find a hot meal waiting upon their arrival. There's one for you, so go ahead and get some well-earned rest. I believe that we're capable of wielding a ladle or two without your assistance. Nice! I'd rather not go around feeding everybody. I mean, I'm certain my character would enjoy it, being Warrior of Light Helper, Goody Boy, and all, but... On your way, might I ask that you see Stola? She was but recently attending the wounded, but she's meant to be taking a rest for herself. See that she is. Yeah, she's... maybe been a little wobbly since we got here, and doing a lot of work. How you holding up, Stola? Yes, I've been taking proper breaks and imbibing sufficient water. What if the Warrior of Light, even once have an established history of reckless disregard for your own well-being? We're all fortunate that none of you landed yourselves in my care. I've already quite enough to deal with, between the tempered and the firsts wounded. Alas, though I can mend their bodies, the toll their experiences have taken on their hearts and minds is another matter altogether. For their sakes, we mustn't waver. But nor must we rush ahead in eagerness to see the day one, and in doing so invite disaster. I mean, that's big fair. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I think I've got time for a few cutscenes. Server maintenance is in, like, what? 4 or 5 hours? Four and a half hours? There's no way they're gonna throw 5 hours of cutscenes at me. See some scenes, and then do some main questing. And call it there for tonight. Oh, you know what? Let me get my chat situated, just in case. Sorry for the no sound. 2 seconds. Okay. Yeah, lots of people to heal.
Is that all of them?
The last of those who agreed to join us, yes.
We left heaters and provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's earned a rest.
Yeah, agreed.
We'll see to those in need of medical attention, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
Hot soup sounds pretty good. I could totally make some soup for like the next couple of days. I'd have to do that. Well, Julius, it's going to be a little different than Tertium and the first, but y'all are welcome here.
Warmth. At last.
You deserve it.
Marvelous, isn't it?
The
All
Monolane.
thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add.
Well,
On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
I think the Garleans know what fire is.
Hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment, but it was our Leminson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
Well, be that as it may, we single-handedly got the interior heating up and running again, didn't we?
Are you in the interior right now, Menelin?
The hells you did! We were there every step of the way.
We? You barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
I did a damn sight more than you, you lily-livered bilge rat.
Take that back.
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
Do you think Julius really wants to see people fighting right now?
Here. At ease, man. There's nothing funny in it.
Have some tea.
I'm from Alamigo, but was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Oh, I assumed it
Apparently,
was tea or
it's
coffee
adapted
or water.
from a
It's a...
step recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
Mmm. It's a bit too flavorful for my liking.
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
Enjoy the spices and herbs and flavors. Try not to cough.
It's the little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
Can't disagree with that, huh?
I know this is not a dream, and yet...
Not something I thought I would see before this expansion.
I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination. That my world had been forever changed.
Yeah.
And just
Ishgard
as
got
I
it
had
rough.
grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible. Were it not for you and your fellow scions, the rift
As long as
between
we're-
man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged.
As long as we're sitting here chatting with people, I'll take my hat off. Rude to hide your face, I suppose.
The Grand Company of Eorzea. The Ilsabard contingent. We owe it all to you.
Everybody pitched in.
We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter.
Well, yeah. Just glad we got there.
Indeed. We can but do our utmost to unite these disparate peoples and lead them to victory.
Here, here. Let's go drink some step soup about it. Ah, soup does really sound pretty good. I just had a
It is
potato
a
and some fruit,
remarkable
though.
achievement. Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
Would
Yeah.
that it had come sooner.
Well, we got there eventually. We still got more work ahead of us, but
Indeed.
As long as we
Too
can keep
many
this
are
up.
not here to see it. And yet, there is a warmth in my breast, as if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Those who sacrificed to get us here are a big part of the reason why we're here at all.
On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass me by.
The flower is happy! And it's blue. With a hopeful resolve. We gave a scale to all the new people, right?
On behalf of the Galleon, thank you for inviting me today.
That's not what that sounded like at all. Oh no!
Emperor Varus?
We didn't give scales to everybody. How?
Being tempered. The talismans. Quickly.
Yeah.
Save
Hurry up.
brave hero!
Oh. What's up?
My lord has requested your presence, and I would hate to disappoint him.
You're really good at being an asshole. Whoa! Whoa, okay. Okay. That was unexpected. I just assumed some, like, happy
was a success, but I fear our time is short.
Seems like you could probably hold me here for a while.
I shall begin the preparations.
Is this old Fan Daniel? Is this Amon memories?
Now, it is time for you to awaken. Good morrow to you. Here, have a taste before it gets cold. Oh, but be sure to remove your helmet. Take a moment, too, to familiarize yourself with that borrowed flesh.
Uh-oh. You have the power to just put me in a different body?
So,
I'm not a fan.
how does it feel? I, for one, find those first moments within a new body to be most refreshing. We had a Magitech engineer by the name of Aulus to thank for this method of soul extraction and implantation. I believe the two of you met briefly in Alamigo. His was a rather sticky end, wasn't it? Thankfully, he was thoughtful enough to leave behind his mind-jack technology. I took the liberty of making some improvements and selecting you as my esteemed test subject.
I'm nonplussed.
Come now. To us Asians, it is no different from trying on new clothes. Why not make the most of it by partaking in this fine cuisine?
And trying out different taste buds? Maybe
I
just
must
send me
say,
back.
I have gone to great lengths to reunite you with my lord.
Where is my old body
When I
that you put
discovered
me into
that his
this one just for
friend
dinner?
was in this neck of the woods, I suggested inviting you over for dinner. He never deigned to respond, but I took his silence as a resounding yes.
I'm suddenly overcome with the urge to stab you in the neck with a fork. And what might that be?
My! Daddy is pleased his grumpy little boy has finally found his playmate.
You've revived and mutated Varys?
Ah, exposition is in order.
Your favorite.
The Garlean Empire has long outlawed all forms of religion. No gods to worship, no risk of summoning. Brilliantly simple.
Yeah.
But people being people must turn to something or someone in their hour of need. Who then?
So they made the emperors their
Why,
gods.
His Radiance the Emperor, of course.
Who could have guessed?
As you have observed firsthand, Garlemald has seen better days. The legendary Solus Galvus, dead. Provinces near and far in open rebellion. Our bold new emperor assassinated. And that last one even sparked a civil war. What rotten luck.
It's precisely what you wanted.
The people cried out for salvation. Their earnest pleas, one might even call them prayers, a supplication united for the Empire to reclaim her former glory.
So the tower here...
And
This
so
is
their will
Garlean's.
did manifest, channeled through the corpse of none other than Emperor Varys himself.
Yep.
And lo, the Savior
Oh.
was born, the embodiment of the Garlean spirit, their anima.
That's a fine excuse for anima. Sure. I'm okay with that.
It calls to its subjects, compelling them to take up arms and fight. And just as the wealth and power gravitate towards the Empire's capital, so too does ether from every corner of the globe.
Yeah, you're pumping it all
The
here.
towers with which you and your allies have been so preoccupied were created as an extension of anima itself. An ingenious design.
But he looked to have all of his
Would
limbs.
you not agree, my lord?
We all know Fandaniel's in charge and Xenos is just waiting for another fight.
Does the pursuit of prey you have bested before excite you?
Didn't get me as stiff as you.
Of course not. Absent the challenge, the thrill.
I mean,
your prize is a hollow
as it does
victory.
you.
Butchery.
Never mind. You're fucking sauntering.
Perhaps you think that to be the extent of my promise. I have no doubt fallen in your estimation since Alamigo.
I mean...
But do not let your disdain deprive us, of an opportunity to craft an even more majestic moment of euphoria. I have been honing my craft as I set the stage for our reunion.
No doubt. Pretty good liquid pouring for an
Wheresoever there is
MMO.
suffering and despair, you appear to fulfill your duty as defender of this star.
And yet you were always just capable of tossing me in another body? Or, you know, Fanny was?
The chaos and destruction that my hordes have wrought are my gifts to you alone.
I'll be glad when you're not here anymore. Like, I don't hate Xenos as a character, kind of like I used to, but you're even more simple than Fandaniel.
no matter. As you will learn, I have only just begun.
That much, I assume.
Oh, will you not finish your meal?
There is only one thing that can sate my hunger. And it would seem my friend has lost her appetite.
But he
I
went
hoped
through
this
all the effort
display
of
of
conjuring that
civility
food.
might prove an entertaining diversion. But clearly we are above such pretensions. While my lifeless body was in the possession of the Asio, I too claimed another's as my own. It was an enlightening experience to fight in an unfamiliar form. Flaws and failings in my technique were plain to see.
Why do you have vampire candlelighting powers now?
The flesh? The soul? Perhaps you should like to discover the answer for yourself.
Probably a combination of those two and the mind. It's Magus's throne! Oh. Are you going to make me fight my body?
Or together.
Are you going to possess my body? I'm extremely not a fan. That's my teleport magic.
Oh dear! Whatever would happen if my lord were to greet your friends as you? I shudder to imagine what carnage he would wreak. We'd better hurry if we want to avert the bloodbath. You can thank me later for my generosity.
Still kind of want to stab your tongue out. I can't fly.
There it is. Your camp, I believe.
Quite off in the distance. I suppose we're halfway between there and where we just were.
Guess, I would say that you, the other you, is making her way there as we speak. Alas, this you will have to walk from here. Or run, if you can manage it. My lord would be cross if I made it too easy. Such ingratitude. I'd not squander this fighting chance. After all, you've obstacles enough to overcome. Right on cue.
Just setting up a play.
Tempered soldiers, with standing orders to kill those not sworn to anima. Under normal circumstances, you would make short work of them. But on this occasion, the odds are not so heavily stacked in your favor.
Xenos made short work of most people with someone else's body. I'll do similar. Tossing me in a little Garlean soldier body. What do I even have? Fight as an unknown Imperial, and I only have 25 minutes. What do I even have? Reduce damage, increase physical damage dealt, combo. only way I'm gonna get ahead. I don't know jack about paladin sword and shield stuff. Oh no. Stun, that's not fair.
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity. Nevertheless, it would perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows, scurrying about like a rodent.
Nice, good. And then also pay my respects. Clock's ticking. Magic units are especially powerful. I don't have a full capability, but I can scavenge. Turn around. Oh no! This might be my end. Unless this thing just decides to do nothing but auto attack. Oh no, this is bad. Yeah, that's yeah. Okay. Let's retry that. Oh wow. Oh wow. That really dumps me back. That thing I was saying about doing all these scenes before server maintenance? Yeah, do normal. I only mucked up once. It's fine. Alright, Fanny. Clock's going. It takes so much damage. Don't have an auto heal.
Not bad at all,
Ugh.
given your diminished capacity.
Didn't even make it out of there better than last time.
Nevertheless, it would perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows,
Why?
scurrying about like a rodent.
Way out of here. I didn't get anything out of that match attack last time. I go this way. Good. Nice. Let's see. That was blocked, but why is this way even blocked though? Because there's just a bunch of Magitech dudes there. I guess we can fight one. How? Figure out how much I can run away from you if it involves running through a lot of other people. Okay, so not a consumable that I can use later, but it still helped heal. It's back's turn. Oh no! Can attract him over there. Man, I'm probably all of them out of against this. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this. This seems like a bad way to go. It's all cordoned off too. These things outside the zone don't seem to actually aggro me at all. Anything here? Nope, it's just done for. This is going further south. I have to fight. Oh no! I'm gonna see how far they follow. Probably quite a ways. Those moves healed me. That kid's super fast. Okay. Make it. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and use that. This one, I don't think I ever actually inspected this one. Right? Nope. Nothing. Don't even have my sprint. First. Oh. Standing when it's immobilized. Really? Otherwise, there's quite a lot to fight. Hey, you. Excellent. So we need fuel, which is probably in the complete opposite direction, right? This is sketch. Dang. Almost. Dude's pretty slow. Let's see how long he follows. A lot of this has been cleared out. But there's still stuff that way for me to check out. No. Timer's up. See anything over here, but also I came from over this way, right? There's nothing else to search. Any little bit helps. No, basic unit. Probably not what I'm looking for, but maybe. Let's keep going in this direction. Lucky! Oh, still not what I needed. Fuel concealing wreckage, eh? Oh no! Oh no. Well, I can probably make it back there without fighting anything. I've cleared a little bit of the path. Still want to go this way. Making sure to avoid you, though. Turn around. This is gonna end poorly. Oh! Tempered people are blind as hell. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Pretty much a straight shot there. Could be interrupted by either of those two, but excellent. Okay, well, your view are looking where you need to be. Keep going south-ish. Ooh. Almost tricky. Feel pretty safe-ish, though. Have the most time for this, but yeah. Might have with me the faster these things will go down. Uh-oh. That hurt a lot. Excellent. Let's keep going. Cost that guy's life. Anybody wanna? Ow. No, oh no. Yeah, that was kind of a fair assumption. Timer's still going, though. Duty not failed. I wonder if I could have knocked those away, considering that's like a boss mechanic we've seen time and time and time again. Did that? How much time did that? This might take a little bit more than 11 minutes. Heidelin. Anytime now. Oh god, I can't even auto-walk it. Little bit of self-healing would be nice.
It is a miracle we were able to restrain the Tempered without suffering casualties.
A welcome one. Arun, Senna, and the others have their hands full as it is. Thankfully, there are enough scales for everyone.
Told you we needed a lot of
And
those.
what of Euless? His symptoms were particularly severe.
Also, where did Rad go?
They were, but others fared still worse, including some brought back from the Magna Glacius. As those in most desperate need take priority, it may be a while before he receives treatment. But rest assured that he will. In the meantime, we must find our missing friend.
Yes,
May
please.
the Fury guide you.
Also, be very, very, very wary of your missing friend.
Of all the bloody times for a disappearing act.
Right when the first wave struck, we'd be fools to think it a coincidence. But where even to
Good,
begin the
Thancred.
search? No one saw her leave in the chaos, and we've no trail to follow.
While I know full well she can handle herself, I worry all the same.
Ah, speak of the devil.
That's more than the devil.
Well, time to call off the search.
Not quite. Look at the way I'm walking.
Case closed.
That's her, over there.
Yeah, Stola.
It would appear so. Thou art struggling to perceive her presence?
I am. Perhaps, in the aftermath of the wave, there is some residual effect interfering with my faculties. But... where have you been? We've been worried sick.
Now, all's well that ends well. Are you all right?
Is Xenos going to get to use my voice?
Are you all right?
Who are you?
There you go, Graha. I don't know if I could have made it here that quickly. Yeah! It's kind of all I could do.
Sadly, That is all we have time for today. The effect has run its course, and back to your own bodies you must go. But where are my manners? You have all traveled so very far, and I've yet to pay my respects. Though in my defense, I was ill-prepared
fucking
to receive
theater
so
kid.
many uninvited guests. As such, preliminary entertainments were in order. A handful of tempered soldiers to hamper your progress. Refugees to command your attention while I siphon the ceruleum from the shadows. Particularly effective.
You telling me I got that pumping station back up just for you to take it?
Souls that you are. You bent over backwards to aid them. Heedless of the delay. Predictable to a fault. And so my plan approaches completion unhindered. Anima will soon have absorbed the requisite amount of ether. And then shall come the spectacle to end all spectacles. The eldest and most powerful of primals will awaken, and all shall bear witness to the final days!
I don't know if you've seen either of the Eldest recently, but Zodiark and Hydaelyn aren't doing so hot.
The gods themselves will be my meal. Your dear companions my dessert. Upon this world I'll feast, and death shall follow in my wake.
Okay. If that's what you think you're trying to accomplish.
All your hate, all your rage, you will render unto me.
I mean, you would make a pretty fine death god, I suppose, but it doesn't really seem like the end aim of Anima or of
For upon
Zodiark.
life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence. Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation.
The dragon has told me to trust in my friends, and Hydaelyn has told me to trust in a flower.
Thank goodness. She's awake.
That looks more like me, in me. Stola, you wanna verify for me, please?
Perfectly fine, yes.
I
hope the same
I don't
can
know
be
how
said
much
of you.
that lip sync matched. Back in the right body.
Everything in
Got my
working
tail and
order?
everything.
That's a relief. Oh, and before I forget, thanks for coming to our rescue.
Yeah, I don't know how I made it there in time.
Given recent events, I would be surprised if you weren't feeling a bit poorly. A hearty meal and a long rest would be my recommendation under normal circumstances, but these are anything but. If Van Daniel's boasts are to be believed, we must act quickly. Once you've blown away the cobwebs, we can discuss preparations for our assault on the Tower of Babel.
Let's do it! I've only got a few hours left! Ah. Get broken glass. plan is to make them suffer quite a lot. How many cruel, pointless tricks must they play? Prelude to the final days of The Sins now. Yeah, let's go mess both of those dudes up, please. And I think I read somewhere after that quest my final Aether. Oh, maybe that's the final Aether thing. Yeah, I was invited to a very pompous dinner in a Lovecraftian tower because Fandaniel's a theater kid. It only makes sense, doesn't it? This land doesn't have too many gods. Right. It wasn't the tower, but Anima. And Anima's not on the moon! Itself, this proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that it is the beating heart of the Telophoroid's machinations. Probably. In which case, we have some highly relevant information. As many of you know, ever since we dispatched the troops to free the Lavaliers, we've been developing a plan to infiltrate the tower. According to Thancred and his scouts, the main structure is lousy with tempered and enemy magitech. Furthermore, the road leading to it has collapsed, making it difficult to approach in numbers. Thus, we propose dividing our forces into two parties, one to distract and one to infiltrate. The diversionary force will be comprised of the Ishgardian, Gridanian, elements, and delegations. They'll begin the construction of bridges to make the Telophoroi believe we are marching upon the tower. Meanwhile, the best suited of our Alamegan, Uldan, and Eastern comrades will use a different method of ingress. Let's go, Thancred and the Bosgens! Look here. The facility marked in red is the Insuladium, a vast magitech manufactory. In ruins now, of course, but the freight tunnel connecting it to the erstwhile Imperial Palace remains intact. I guess you've scouted that out already? The Telophoroid's attention is elsewhere. Our infiltration force can use it to enter the tower undetected. Be aware, however, that the underground rail network remains very much operational. The Tempered are using it to bring supplies to the tower even now. Oh, well, that's reassuring. It's definitely operational. If it can carry the material, it can carry us too, providing we sneak aboard unseen. Right. We just have to hope Fandaniel and Xenos don't look down on all of our outside assaulting forces and go, ah, there's a distraction. The Scions will lead the infiltration party. Once inside, you must locate and dispatch Fandaniel and Xenos. Okay! Let's go save the people of Garlemald. And everyone who suffers the world over. Ah, it's time we ended this. Let's go mop the floor with those suckers. Maniacal ambition. How quickly can we enact this plan? Fandaniel made it quite clear that haste is a priority. He did! Of paramount concern, even assuming he didn't name the Tower of Babel on a whim. In Amon's time, it meant Gateway of the Gods. Xandi used it to refer to a void gate, but in this case, it almost certainly alludes to something altogether greater. Yeah, he's not opening up a portal to the 13th, the oldest and most powerful of primals. No more reason to act now. Rest of the contingent is aware of the plan and are ready to move at a moment's notice. Well, that's super lucky. You are to proceed north to Forum Patents. Lisa's group will meet you there. Cool! As ever, we're grateful for your foresight. Yeah! Thank you, Lucia. Let's go meet up with Lise. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Spare no effort in your preparations. Whoo boy! Let's go mess up some Garleans. Way up there, eh? It's a straight shot north. For which I almost wish I was using my warrior or my white mage, but started the game as a dragoon, played through Heavensward as a dragoon, played through Stormblood and Shadowbringers as a Dark Knight. I hear Dark Knight's kind of like, right now. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I heard wrong. There's only a couple of people saying that. One or two people not liking the changes is to be expected. Still, I just got back in the swing of Dragoon. We're gonna go jump things to death. Also, all of the promotional videos, like, I don't see how any of that happens. We don't have a city. Well, maybe that's what Estinian was referring to when he said he was already behind enemy lines in Ilsabard. Meeting by this fountain. No. Saru, Sirena, Magnai, and Lys. Hell yeah. Lys and some step warriors. Rad, the way into the tunnel is clear. We've made sure of it. Wish you'd made sure to bring a coat instead. Yeah, you're a monk after all. Barely enough cloth to swaddle a newborn. Clearly you've spent too long around this feral dog of a Dotharl. Watch your tongue, fool, lest I feed it to the crows. You seen any crows around here, Saru? Though, Saru is much cooler than Magnai. You'll see who's the fool when you freeze to death. Expect me not to warm your ill-prepared hide. These furs are for myself and for Nama. And my Nama alone, should I be blessed to meet her this day. As if any woman of worth would wish to be warmed by you, little son. Should we find such a warrior within, she will bask in my glorious flame. Alright, you two. Stop, both of you. Save your fire for the enemy. As extra furs, I have plenty to spare. As do we. Here's a big enough force. Oh, and everybody's back in their going inside gear. I kind of wish Thancred kept his other gear, but damn it. Why does Lishola always look good no matter what? Yes, free of unnecessary encumbrances, if rather more susceptible to the cold, let us review our strategy. Quickly, if you don't mind. Pippin's group has gone ahead to the Enceladium. We're to meet them there. We wait until the Temperance attention is drawn by our diversionary force. Then we sneak into the train. Next stop, the Tower of Babel. If any, Temperate included, are injured, Wizelia will tend to them. You Scions must press on, no matter what. Fist in hand emote. Oh yeah, Thancred's got us. We should avoid moving as a group until we're underground. So we'll need to make our way into the Enceladium. See you there. Alright, yeah. That'll help avoid attention. Except we're all going at the same time anyway. Let's go. Run around here a bit already. I don't know, I'm reminded of other swirls on the ground, like in Zot. Kokobuki! That's tempered or aware of our plans, they will doubtless start pouring in at any moment. But needn't worry, my brothers and I will see that none shall pass. None shall pass! Go forth and wreak your destruction. Will do! Thank you, Black Mage allies. What's up, Pippin? Hail, it's good to see you, Red. I've heard that you collapsed. Given only the most curious explanation. I'm glad you recovered, and quickly enough to take part in the operation of that. Yeah, you wouldn't want to be without me here. As you will have heard, we've secured the way in. Some few are to remain behind to keep your escape route clear. Our comrade from Lentis Tears will lead the way into this station. I'll join you soon. Alright, Lentis Arrow. The station is right this way. Tread lightly now. Yeah! Big story mission before a dungeon? Gateway of the Gods. Well, now we've got everyone here. Shadows! This is everyone. That's gotta be our diversionary forces. I hope. Oh my god, shadows. Consider the enemy well and truly distracted. Good. Time to go. Indeed. Primary objective is, of course, the Tlofferized leaders. Yeah, we want Xenos and Fandaniel taken care of. Should we be presented with an opportunity to vanquish Anima, we must seize it. Yeah, also fair. If it is indeed the force behind the towers, destroying it will deliver our allies from the Tlofferized reign of terror. I've got some apple here, sorry anyone. And I, for one, would not see the Garlean people manipulated any longer, be it by Primal, Ascian, or anything else. Here, here, there's been enough of that. We came to help the people of Garlemald, and that's what we're going to do, together. Till the very end. The train should be along any moment now. Prepare to board, everyone. Hand in... Oh, Magni! Everybody learned my hand and fist emote. There's like 3 or 4 of them right there. Incoming trains, please. Yeah. Oh, not bad. I can do Zod again? Alright. Now... I think this has got to be my last Aetheryte. Yeah. Can't fly yet. Well, I've got everything in order. Oh! Much faster than anticipated. Maybe people really like Babel. Zot was cool. The boss fights were the coolest part about it, though. The rest of it was just neat looking. Okay. Hope I've really remembered my Dragoon stuff.
Now or never.
Let's do this. Oh my god! We've got our party. Are we missing this one on the side? Glad that my multi-target combo keeps up my damage boost now. $10K! Oh yeah, much better idea. Barnabas. Yo! Okay. Fair. Close. just gonna punch a lot. Okay, but this is also full speed. You do a lot of stacks. He's even got the tourney key in his back. 530 items. Oh, I guess I should agree to that for my warrior, but whatever. Pippin. Sorry, Rad Mahou. I think maybe sticking together as a team is probably a better idea here, because like, what if Lys or Magnai and Sadu run into Xenos and Bandana? Cool. Nice. Ooh, I still want minimum. Now you do want frog? I don't know if that's... Yeah. Definitely don't need this. Alright, Sawtooth Magni, full zero. Team's not rolling on gear. Way up. Hello, Anima. Oh, wow, dude. Alright, cool, good to know. What even was that? Alright. This tank, I like this tank. I assume Fandaniel and Xenos are kind of after this dungeon, and Anima's the boss here. That would make sense. Almost wanted a bigger role for Anima. That just keeps going. We're gonna go down for the set. Yeah! FF10 time. That's gotta be Sage stuff. I assume those are gonna be going forward. Those are going forward next. Someone in Shadowbringers did that. I see. I think one of those. Go back and forth. Oh, there it is. There it is. Set my damage boost though. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Get the hell out of there. Adder, you're getting away from yours. GG all. That was great. Alright, sure, I'll take it. Everybody else has been hit through here before. And no one wanted a player wreck. Well, alright. More apple for me.
Farewell, Varus. May the gods have mercy on your soul.
The, like, most racist dude we've fought so far?
Come. The other two await.
Aye. Warned you about the more apple.
This madness ends here.
Oh, hush. This is the best part.
Playing Hojo. Oh my god!
Oh, mighty Zodiac! Awaken from your slumber and descend!
Uh-oh.
Some manner of magical defense?
No doubt. They thought it was there. Uh-oh. Kryl? What are you doing here?
But how?
Heidelin.
The shackles that bind my adversary will not be so easily broken.
Heidelin!
Bursary?
Feeble relic of a forgotten age!
Newer and so far better than Zodiac.
Victory is mine!
You didn't just start at max power? Uh-oh. Those are the base elements. Garuda holding out!
No more ether. And I was so close.
Spent all your load already, boy.
A slight change of plans. We shall travel to the moon and break this wretched barrier ourselves.
Whatever it takes.
Oh. Oh, he's totally along for the ride?
What was that?
That was a rocket launching. We're in a launch tube.
Order issued by Anima to the Tempered Thrones. Should the Empire fall, the world must share her fate.
That doesn't bode
Of
well.
course. Father lacked the conviction to give such a command. The abomination born of his flesh was but a puppet, and I the puppeteer.
You madman, you monster!
We knew that from the start,
There's a
Alizé.
funny joy in watching your flailing attempts to fight the inevitable. You're all going to die, and they're powerless to prevent it.
So you can't blast your way through the barrier, but you can just teleport yourself past it?
Must be on our way. You're welcome to give chase, provided you are content to leave comrade and tempered alike to die screaming.
So you can just teleport through that barrier. Bring them back, Heidelin. Oh, nope. She's spent several times over.
Of this child. Tend to her. The last brand at Mare Lamentorum is yet unbroken. Zodiac remains bound. I have shifted the flow of ether and sent the enemy far from their destination.
I imagine...
Now, I shall divert it once more. An ally awaits, and I will deliver you unto him.
You are... Of course you already know people on the moon.
Restore the seal. Zodiac must not be set free.
Okay.
The Tempered are running wild. Not only those at the tower, but those back at the camp. The others are doing their best to contain them, but the situation is growing beyond our control.
Makes sense.
To die or give up the chase. Just like Van Daniel said.
We've got a lot of people back at camp. Y'all take care of Garlemald. I'm gonna go meet this Heidelin ally.
You're going alone?
Go take care of the Tempered, build up our forces here, and then figure out a way to come join me. Come on. You know you can do it.
You have our trust and our faith. I pray we have yours.
I know you can do it.
Our friends in the Tempered need our help. We will save as many as we...
Oh, I didn't
Once we have
that.
matters well in hand, we'll join you on the moon. Until then, be careful. There's no telling what you'll find.
I look forward to seeing how you get there. May the 12 carry you to victory. Bum, 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 bum. Is that the last Aetheryte? I'm now into the Tower of Babel with NPCs for trust and duty menu. Okay. That was not the last Aetheryte, I don't think. To the moon! Kratius pondering the technological marvel you've just beheld. Yeah, there's really not much connecting to this platform, right? Apologies, I was lost in thought. This device is of elegant design, which leads me to think I was right about Van Daniel. No matter what he claims, he still has an attachment to the trappings of his past. Very true. Have I told you he's a Mon yet? Because, like, that seems like something you should know. Whether knowing this will make your path forward clear, I cannot say, but bear it in mind. But let us turn to the task at hand. As Heidelin said, the flow of Aether will transport you to Mare Lamentorum. You must hope this ally of hers can provide you with the necessary assistance to restore the zeal before Xenos and Van Daniel arrive to stop you. I think Van Daniel can teleport there pretty quickly. It seems we're everyone stuck behind, but I have faith that you will make it up. That you will make up the difference. Whatever awaits, our prayers are with you. Now go beyond the sky. Beyond the sky. 85. Probably going into level 84 quest territory.
Long, long before Dalamud was forged to imprison an Elder Primal, the eldest of them all, savior of the star, was sealed within a moon of his own. Souls sacrificed to grant him life still slumber and dream of the day he and we will be made whole. Here he waits, in this cold, barren place, his cradle and his grave.
And there's wind here, so we don't have to worry about breathing.
Lamentations and prayers of hope echo soundlessly to a sundered star, adrift and alone.
A second crystal tower? I didn't hear any of those words, but okay. Okay. Now we're going places. Exit to the Nether Gate. Those look like those stony grabby boys. Oh man! What's going on over here? Hey bud. Extremely It's very much reunion styled. Touch. Let's find. Well, I suppose I know where we're going. First things first. The biggest aetheryte we've ever seen. This is just a big crater. Oh, no it isn't. Okay, Sea of Stars. I want to see something. Is there another aetheryte quest, or did I miss one? I thought I got them all off screen, but maybe not. Okay, I just missed one. That's fine. We will continue with the moon! Oh! How nice of them to reveal the map to me. Sinus Luckermarum. somewhat appropriately spacey. Love this music. This is a place for giants. And people in cutscenes. No steps echo through this looming spire save your own, but you nevertheless sense a presence above. Let's go above. Let's go meet Fusuya. I assume. Not here. Nor here. I wonder if those doors ever open at all. This is gonna be a run every time. Unless I can fly in here. Until I can fly in here. The Watcher? That's a little... Whoa! Whoa! That's a fucking screen. Holy shit. The last seal held. That's okay. That's a Zodiac, huh? Projection. That's what they say about everyone else who's alive now on the different charts. Someone would free him before he's complete. 6 locks to his jail. Great grand. Gargantuan swords driven deep. Brands to bind Zodiac forevermore. 5 were destroyed by his would-be liberator. One of these I have restored. So there are 2 now? Strive to mend the remaining 4, but my efforts are being impeded. Sacrificed to summon Zodiac, their manifestation and consequence of the waning seal. They labor in opposition to my work. They must be expelled for the preservation of all. Okay. It's kind of a hell of a choice, isn't it? If keeping Zodiac imprisoned is the right thing to do, I will aid you. It will only resort to expelling them if all else fails. You don't really need to delete the souls. Good. Glad you see the same. Launcher in the jail, not the judge. Know this, Heidelin commands the forces of stasis, and the moon is the product of such power. Yeah! We've seen what happens when there's too much stasis. So long as Zodiark remains imprisoned in this place, no more sacrifices will be made in his name. Nor will those souls rendered up in his name fade into oblivion. Well, we don't want anyone going to oblivion, but also, like, if she's stasis... I don't know, 1 second. Go, meet with these wandering spirits. Do what you think is right. Zodiark. Excuse me. Go in. Zodiark was built to maintain. Apologies again. Zodiark was built to maintain, and then Heidelin, who commands stasis, shattered everything. Oh man, I feel another one coming on. 83 quests. You must confront those lost souls, yes, but you need not expel them by might of arms. A feather touch, a firm word, simple methods may send them away, faint echoes as they are. Where the strength of sentiment that drives them, however, emotions that do not fade even with the passage of centuries. And make haste, though yet distant, unwelcome guests draw closer. Yeah, you're aware of that, man. Yo, that's a sight! That's a sight! You can see his head with the horns, and I guess wings. And halo behind. Halo between. Could be part of the shackles, though. Woo! That's a moon! So that's not so much Soya. Fuyaso? I forget. Lower still. Lower still. You Alkaloid, so not the sweeper. Same. No. Was it truly so long ago? It was a long time ago, man. Long time ago. We were happy, at peace with the star. We nurtured it, helped it grow. With our will, our creations. These are definitely old Nassians that offered themselves up to create Zodiark. This place is kinda big. Dang, and I still haven't been back to, like, Labyrinthos to fully explore it. As the whispers die, the final spirit fades. No shadows of time long lost remain. Drowning brand. Hello? Hello? An unusually lustrous dog is gazing at you. It seems to be fond anticipation. I suppose it wants us to follow. It appears to be waiting for you to follow it. That's odd. I don't mean to be diminutive, but you look like a mount. Okay. Are we going down? Oh, we're gonna go down. Why is cool. Rings of its seal. Moon caves. I expect what? Flan? Flan and bunnies. Masses of naming way. Southland. Silently regards the spirit that lurks near the brand. We and the star were fulfilled, wanted for naught, mourned for naught. That's why. Why did it have to end? Thank you, machinist. Final days taught us to fear death. Fear death forced upon us. The injustice of duties and dreams left unfulfilled. The grief of unexpected partings. Swift as darkness, cold as ash. Such tragedy and no catharsis. Such truth yet no consolation. As the whispers die, the spirit fades. All is silent and still around the numbing brand. 1 second. Okay, get all my other stuff back. Okay. Back to the dog. The lustrous dog is once again staring at you expectantly. Who are you to deny it? Follow and try not to fall far behind. To the next zone? Trimmers. What are you trimming? Space mantis. Moon mantis. There's no grass here, bugs. At least, not on the surface. Are we gonna get a big ol' crystal cave dungeon thing going downward? That would be cool. Zone 3. Instead of sabatinders, are those big old tall... Oh my god, they are fantastic. The dog silently regards the shadow that lurks near the brand. Ominous music for this one. Friction crumbling down such overwhelming despair. That would be you. The fate is clear, faint. It revives the others beneath. They ourselves to Zodiac. You're a white cloak. Anew though. I thought Zodiac was more maintaining everything. Live and love it. Fill earth and heaven with life, birth paradise, or forest distant memory. These goals seem to align with my own. Who approaches then? Again. Pithlodeus. Oh wow, look at that bog behind me. I've yet had the pleasure. I met a simulacrum of you on a shard on my own. He did indeed. Slave to sentiment even after an eternity. As you may have guessed, different from the shady myth. No mere approximation, but the original. Soul sacrificed to Zodiark. Remember, I gave a detailed and enslaved to our purgatory. Plans and plots of our resurrection, Eidolon's intervention, and Zodiark's to the stars final fate. We drifted in a walking dream, our minds steeped in fog, until you came. I know not what you and your friends intend for Zodiark, or the future of the star. Nevertheless, I place my trust and faith. I choose to believe as Ibn Selch did. Only at the very end. Believe in yourself and all will be well. What? What was the problem? Or did that one just crumble? Is there only one left? That's not good. What was the problem between Zodiark and Eidolon? Or Neuron's, that cover, kind of. Unfamiliar but fearsome. Yeah, Fandaniel, Zenos. I have kept you from your duty. By way of apology. I'm sure the shades hinder you no more. Protect the final brand. The Watcher's trying to repair him, so that'll help, but sure you will, my old friend. That's a shot. Some good vistas. Back to the luminous dog. Growls, agitated. Cry havoc and let slip to the dog of war. That's you, by the way. We must protect the brand. Come on. The thing is probably older than me in current form. Dog matches you with its nose. Feeling it wants to hop on. I knew you looked like a mount. Ride the dog. Oh yes. This is gonna count for discovering places. Red down there. Here's the final brand then. No sign of Xenos or Fandaniel yet. Oh, I lied. They're just right here. You had to wait to do that? Xenos isn't even complete.
In the nick of time to savor the crowning triumph. Unbound and free at last. Arise, Zodiac!
What's there of him anyway? And this is simply a projection? This seems bad.
Deprived of heart and will by the loss of dearest Elidibus. A creature of pure instinct, wanting for guidance.
Does it?
Powerful. Oh, so powerful. More so with every passing moment. Such potential. Even in this incomplete state. Still the savior who delivered a world from certain doom.
So, here we stand. You know my intents. Consume the god, then the world. Stoke your fury to a raging inferno, and dance among the ashes.
Theater kids rubbing off on you, Xenos.
Or perhaps you would face me here now. A lesser but welcome amusement. Yes. A taste to whet the appetite.
Sorry to spoil the moment, but might I ask that you postpone the slaughter until I've said my piece? I promise I will be brief.
Couple of theater kids.
Do you remember when I told you that I wanted to die and take everyone with me? I meant it.
So jump backwards, yap. You want to become the new heart of Zodiark? Before Xenos? One of the two of you is definitely an idiot, no matter which way this plan is going. I'm not so sure about that. You want to come back on the scene, Emmett?
Such lofty aspirations. And what sweet irony that the world's saviors will become the agents of its destruction.
let's not let it end that way then. Kind of seems that's what Fendaniel wants.
Wrong! Lies and delusion! The dead have no power over me. You will be silent. Silent as the grave!
Yes, they will. We're here to see it endure. Oh?
Believe and walk in faith. Let the light of your soul shine for all to see. Not quite the outcome you'd imagined, but a fitting one nonetheless. Don't you think so, Hades?
Fendaniel and Zodiark.
I had intended to pit my fractured ability against Xenos, but a more tempting option presents itself. The greatest obstacle to my ambition. You will trouble me no longer.
You can kind of hear Fendaniel behind all of that. You are missing bits, that's cool. Ride the lustrous dog. Yeah. Let's take 5 minutes. For all your boundless power, you're sure very obviously incomplete, but this is almost a Zeromus moment. Okay, Zodiark. They had to fit those themes in there. Pretty anticlimactic to go back out tomorrow at the Torum. Roam around. One big wing. Someone's limb was in a tower. pull the Zodiac pieces out of the other worlds, the other shards. Which maybe they can. See the dark from the light. Has it. Some shards. Different. Servants of hiding, perhaps. BGM owns. I don't know if I want like this to continue or an even stronger BGM to start during the Zodiac fight. Oh, but this is good already. Xenos is gonna be a little pissed, which I'm okay with. Full party time!
Establishing connection.
We're in a red mage.
All creation shall bend to my will.
Okay. Following. Nice low.
The end has come, and it will be beautiful.
Ow!
The marvels of circus were the playthings.
That stack marker means. Okay. Easy enough.
shall be complete! Mine! All mine!
That's a little more like it.
At last, I am become Zoya.
Still missing pieces. The plan may have been a little bit premature.
The natural order overturned. All in existence, bent to my will.
Oh! I see.
My life's work, my masterpiece. For this day. All in existence, bent to my will. Cataclysm, faithfully recreated. From broken skies fall tears of flame. All shall burn.
Okay. Not entirely sure I understood that one. That hurt.
Will you live to see the end?
Wow! Was that not even the LB3?
Live to see the end.
Oh my god, that wasn't even the LB3. To back up a little bit.
All in existence, bent to my will.
Will you live to see the end?
Okay. Getting it. Seriously not quite expecting to fight Zodiac so soon. Let's just half the stage. There's a cone. There's another cone.
Will you live to see the end?
Someone needs to stack. Oh, I got out. That was kind of my fault. Do we have a healer left? Do we have a heals LB3 left? Oh no. Alright, take 2 against Zodiac.
The end has come, and it will be beautiful. The marvels of circuits were but playthings.
problem. That's easy. It's not spinning anything. Spear's fine.
To see the end.
Mask. This is a good fight. In the realm of Shadowbringers territory.
I am become Zodiac.
Oh, I should have got my damage hand.
The natural order overturned. All in existence, bent to my will.
Oh, but person got nuked. Still alive though.
My life's work, my masterpiece.
Sideswipe first? I did not see that. Thank you, team.
How I've waited for this day.
Yeah, we'll just mirror it over here. Wait. Yeah, we'll mirror it here.
All in existence, bent to my will. The great cataclysm, faithfully recreated. From broken skies fall tears of flame.
This is the one that I totally didn't get last time.
All shall burn! Will you live to see the end?
was it running towards the tank buster? Not a threat. Bad time to jump.
Will you live to see the end?
That.
Will you live to see the end?
Oh no, that's our healers down. We got a red mage though. No, we don't. Oh no. Oh yeah.
All limit of your power? Is this how it ends?
Woo! Got it in 2. That was... Is that the end of Zodiark already? Cause like... That's a little earlier than I was expecting. And we've still got Xenos. He's none too pleased to see Fandaniel be all, I'ma go God and eat the both of you. I guess we can't. I guess we can't just straight up destroy him.
Incomplete and insufficient. Of course he was no match. Once again, you have left my best laid plans in ruins.
Where do we get the feeling that that was according to your plan?
To perfection.
Yeah, all along.
Sealing my victory!
You're going to rip Fandaniel out of... You can rip yourself out of yourself.
All I wanted was for you to kill Zodiac! 'Twas but one of many methods to achieve the desired effect. Could have been the same had Xenos died in my place. But what better and more satisfying way to ensure success than to take control myself?
You're about to be sealed, so you gotta have something else going on.
My sole regret is that you lived to tell the tale. Even so, I have fulfilled my heart's desire. Let your murder mark the beginning of the end.
You just tried that, though.
The coming of the final day!
When he said your, was he talking to himself? Are we just inviting utter cataclysm by destroying Zodiark?
How quickly strength fades and blood cools. Old familiar sensations. So many lives, so many deaths. No different this. I close my eyes and slip into the dreamless slumber.
Theater kid till the end.
A tired song and dance. Routine. Always I wake. But not this time. Nothing left unsaid. Nothing left undone.
And there goes Amon.
Inherit my hell. I intone with glee. The man I was would weep for what I have become. The all-consuming contempt. But I've the wisdom of 10 millennia to justify my answer to the question. No value in their existence. Not a whit. For all that I looked. None that I did see.
I think you might be blind.
A final chance, then, for Heidelin and her faithful. In Cataclysm, prove me wrong. I sneer. All shall return to nothingness, as was your will, Emperor Sunday. I,
No need to speed
the
things
star,
along.
and every living being, consigned to your oblivion.
And so there's the 83 quest? Now what? Whence cometh the sound? Oh, aliasing. Yeah, there it is.
At last.
Heidelin. Deep breaths, slow and steady. Heidelin's still here. Still in shards. Oh yeah. What do we face now? Chaos from beyond? It's not emotional. All was truth. Death of Zodiark, the laws of bigotry over which he presided, then begun to unravel. The final days are upon us. It's like you wanted this too. What we witnessed was an omen granted by the echo, a vision of the ages to come. Time grows short. Seems like we just hurried everything along. Also, Xenos is probably not dead. Yep. It is Xenos, right?
No. I'll find no fulfillment in a contest with you this day.
Dark murder boy.
Slavering beasts gather at your gates, ravenous and eager. Already you turn to them and away from me.
Yeah. Just fuck off.
I must go forth once more in search of power far beyond the might of Shinryu. Power to make your heart run over with rage. For the eldest of primals was a betrayal of promise. A pathetic creature incapable of inspiring true despair.
He was quite incomplete.
That's what I crave. Pure, unadulterated despair.
I mean... we're gonna avert whatever further disasters come. Though we may have just unwritten a portion of reality.
We shall see.
Be a lot tankier if you just used that as an axe. Dramatic anime angles. What is this game doing with Xenos? What is it doing with Xenos? Yeah, please. Please tell me. Phrygian weapon. Before we speak of the pitch, a change of our surroundings. I have more than ill tidings to share, you see. I sensed others arriving not long ago. Though my communions with Heidelin have grown infrequent, I have learned enough from her to know these are your comrades. And as luck would have it, they have already reached my abode. Come, let us join them. They're gonna be a little surprised to learn what we've seen here. What do you mean Zodiark is already dead? That's great, right? Well, I'm not so sure. Though Heidelin does seem to be getting her wish of finally moving beyond. We still don't really know the intentions of the people who summoned Heidelin. And though she apparently has the power of stasis, which definitely chimes with what we saw on the first, the Askians summoned Zodiark in order to make certain that Pillar of Industry. That's hilarious. What? Why is that 18 levels higher and worse? 18 item levels, 4 regular levels. Same materia slots. Same attack delay. Why would you ever buy any of these? Maybe does it look really good? Oh, I mean, I suppose it does look pretty alright. Still not as cool as the one I've got. So, Stola, what did you feel? Because, whew, sound like we... Thank goodness you're unharmed. Yeah, we're in for a ride. We did what we could to subdue the Tempered before making our way here. Not without casualties, unfortunately. Some few detonated explosives, killing themselves and others. Yeah, I could have seen that coming. The contingent's healers had their hands full, tending to the injured and enthralled when we took our leave. I can only imagine. Lest you wonder, Mistress Kryl hath also been delivered under their care. Serving as a conduit for Heidelin's power hath taken its toll, but she will recover in due course. As for Alphino and Alize, they insisted on remaining in Garlemald while we three rushed to your aid. It appears, however, that matters here have already come to a conclusion. Yeah, it was a little quick. Now what happens if some remaining Asians smash a shard back into the source? But what manner of conclusion, if I might ask? And is this the ally whom Heidelin bade you seek out? He is not unlike the shades of Almirall. Correct. Not unlike, perhaps, but not the same. I was created by Heidelin, together with this place. It has ever been my duty to keep vigil over Zodiark, or rather, it was my duty. Zodiark go boom! Fendaniel, Amon, inside Zodiark, finally died. Xenos is still out there, seeking greater power and chaos. Zodiark is no more. As far as we can tell. I imagine there's still pieces of him in other shards? Not without consequence, I'm afraid. For now the delicate weave of the star, preserved by his presence, will begin to unravel. If you mean to avert the final days, you shall have need of... Ugh. You alright? Attempts to forestall Zodiark's release have all but exhausted my strength. If you might allow me to rest a short while, I will share with you what I can. Are you sure you're going to recover with rest? You need not exert yourself on our account. These crystals contain records of your time, yes? May we peruse them while we wait? By all means. If you would review them chronologically, might I suggest beginning with those on the upper floor? Odd. I shall leave that to you, Rad, while I see what can be gleaned from the crystals on these lower levels. Yeah, you look at the most present. I'll look at the old and see what that can teach us. Yeah. Zodiark defeated. Well, he may have been in an incomplete state. That's nevertheless an impressive feat. But even if he hadn't, his demise was inevitable. Fandaniel would have seen to it one way or another. That's fair enough. That said, he probably would have wielded Zodiark's power to wreak untold destruction before taking his own life, making this the better of two unfavorable outcomes. Yeah, I suppose. Dost thou suppose our host hath maintained his solitary vigil since the very beginning, without rest or relief? If so, these records comprise the sum total of his existence. We must needs handle them with care. I suppose Stola is downstairs. So there's that crashed Allegan ship. Big ol' fungal mounds. Another crater area over there. Another uprising. What can you tell us, dimly glowing crystal? As you gaze into the crystal, ancient knowledge of Zodiark flows through your mind. These appear to be records of a long, lonely vigil on the moon, dating back to the beginning of Zodiark's imprisonment. Anything else? Let's just skip a long time. past calamities flows through your mind. The records describe how, with each rejoining, Zodiark's thirst for freedom grew, as did the strain on the brands. Maintaining Zodiark's imprisonment appears to tax Heidelin greatly. Maybe she'll be more capable of acting in the near future. As you gaze into the crystal, knowledge of the past rejoinings flows through your mind. The records describe the Watcher's efforts to prepare in the event Zodiark broke free from his prison. The records go on to describe maintenance carried out regularly with the Lobhorids, though it is not clear who or what they are. Moon bunnies! A record of an unexpected visitor flows through your mind. The records note the Watcher's musings when Elidibus is spotted on the moon, though clearly not for the first time. It is clear he and his brethren have a keen interest in freeing Zodiark from his prison, and that they have made no attempt to destroy the brands. Perhaps they prefer he remain hidden from mortal eyes until the final rejoining. Perhaps they realize we would never dare bring harm to Zodiark, so long as he remains imprisoned. Feels like we're playing into their hands. Kind of feels like Fandaniel played into their hands. I mean, they wanted Zodiark out and alive, but... So as you suspect, maintaining the brands requires a great deal of her energy and focus, and this cost has grown higher with every joining. That would explain why contact with her has become rather infrequent since the 7th Umbral Calamity. I too made a rather startling discovery. This heavenly body we know to be the moon was in fact created by Heidelin. I think we knew that already. When the Watcher said he was created together with this place, I thought he only meant this facility. Truly, Heidelin's powers are far beyond anything I could have imagined. I mean, I think Zodiark was responsible for maintaining the planet, pushing away the sound, disrupting all their magics. Kind of stands to reason Heidelin would be the same or stronger. Thank you for affording me this short reprieve.
It is we who should thank you. The records stored here are nothing short of extraordinary.
No doubt.
There is much we could learn of Zodiark and his imprisonment. But perhaps you could offer us more focused guidance. Pray, tell us of the calamity that came before and comes now again.
Before the Great Sundering, there was a single world, Aetheris. One day, from within the earth, a terrible cry issued forth, effecting a profound change in the whole manner of life. We were not exempt. Creation magics ran rampant, giving shape and form to thoughts of hopelessness and despair. First, the phenomenon was limited to a single region. Quickly, so very quickly, it spread and engulfed the whole of the star.
Were the ancients ever able to deduce its source?
We know nothing! They were not. However, the convocation struck upon a method to predict where next the corruption would manifest. is currents. Currents which course through the land and seas. Those which flow through the very air. Those of celestial nature, which encompass both our star and this moon.
Celestial currents. I cannot say I am familiar with the concept.
Graha might be. Or I expect you to be. Few scholars of our time know their existence. I mean, Urianja might be familiar. Their invaluable knowledge helped us to better understand the nature of the calamity. Dragons came from outside the star. The calamity might have too, but it came from within the earth. Like the terrestrial ones of earth and air, the celestial currents form a vast network, but the ethereal distribution is not consistent. The convocation soon realized that the inciting incidents occurred in regions where the flow was weakest. Correlation without clear cause, ultimately. Nevertheless, on close study, a stagnancy of ether was observed in nearby currents.
And so they sought a means to harness the forces of darkness, of activity and growth. Thus was Zodiac conceived. No less a power than a god's could set right the laws of nature and quicken the flow of ether within the star.
Makes sense. Precisely. With the advent of Zodiac, our end was averted.
Emmett Selk claimed that those who summoned Hydaelyn did so because they saw Zodiac's power as a threat. Is that true?
Indeed, there was a faction opposed to Zodiac's creation, but their aim was never to unmake him. They understood the continued preservation of the natural order was dependent on his very existence. Until he could identify and address the underlying cause of the final days, he would need remain. His departure would set in motion those apocalyptic forces once more. Which we've just assured will now happen. Hydaelyn recognized this as well, and so, rather than destroy, she sundered Zodiac, herself, and the star into lesser reflections, as she might confine him in this place. I'm still unclear on that. I could have sworn she beseeched me to banish the darkness. Perhaps she did, but as with all beings, intent is not always in accord with spoken word. Yeah. Hydaelyn and Zodiac are both constructions, approximations of perfection via imperfection. Zodiac was, without question, the more powerful of the two, having been born from the sacrifice of half of Atheus' population. Thus was it necessary for Hydaelyn to commit herself wholly to his defeat. Still more effort was needed to confine him. Maintaining the brands taxed her greatly. With what power she dared spare, she cried out to any who might listen, and offered her blessing to those who heeded her call. Though it was likely within her power to do so, I believe she did not wish to speak of Aetheris and her history. Like Zodiac, Hydaelyn's purpose is a reflection of her creators. They wish to look to the future, and not linger in a prison of the past.
The Ascians set in motion 7 rejoinings before we came to oppose them. How many more worlds would have been lost had we not placed our faith in her? How many more souls living in the present would have been snuffed out for the sake of those long dead?
Well, in light of recent events, I see no reason to doubt your words. And even if Hydaelyn is not a god in truth, if Minfilia believed that we should trust in her plans, then I choose to do just that. Which brings me to a rather important question. Let's suppose we try but fail to stop this second coming of the final days. Should the source fall, what will become of the other worlds?
Nomenclature is more fitting than you knew. To the source, its reflections will share in its fate. Can we bolster the source by bolstering the others? That doesn't bode well. It is ready. This way, if you would be so kind. What now, Watcher? That wasn't there a moment ago. Beautiful sight, is it not?
Yes, but what is it?
Evelyn knew better than any that her power was not absolute. Indeed, she has ever struggled to hold Zodiark's faithful at bay. She feared the worst, and so made preparations. In the event of his demise, there would be a contingency. This moon is more than a prison. It is a vessel capable of carrying the people of Theris to safe harbor. The whole thing is an arc. Is that part of Charlan's plan? I need not go far to find its pilots. In fact, I should be happy to take him then. And fulfill my final duty as Watcher of the Dark. Give me that weapon. I think I'm still using my recollection weapon. $521 though. Dragoon's highest. Long last, the Watcher is ready to fulfill his final duty. Oh, I didn't take a look at what level that quest was. The time has come for you to be on your way. The crater at the heart of Mare Lamentorium, where Zodiark was imprisoned, is not so easily traversed, however. Let us call upon Argos, the familiar whom you met earlier. He should have no trouble bearing you across. All of us? As Heidelin created me as the jailer, so too did she create Argos as the guard. It is his nature to appear when needed, and yet he is nowhere to be found. Strange, mayhap the unbalancing of Aether is affecting him. Let us make for the crushing brand, and attempt to call him there. You need but recall the path you walked with Argos before, and you will find your way. Okay. If he labors in service to Heidelin's plan, I see no reason not to do as he suggests. Shall we make for this crushing brand, then? Start of 84! World server maintenance beginning in like an hour. Maybe, I mean, this is an okay place to stop, but I'll see where this takes us. And then probably call it and cook some dinner and come back. I've got to go back over here. And I will definitely look for aether currents later. I almost get like a Mystic Quest vibe from this music. I think there's a more somber Mystic Quest track that like sounds kind of like this, minus the piano, and of course Super Nintendo style. But it's been forever since I've played that, so maybe not. Let's see if we get... Oh. Let's see a way back up. I wonder if I can't even jump in there. That's some shit I need float for. So, destroying Zodiark was definitely not playing back into the hands of the Askians. They wanted him to both maintain and be strengthened so they could bring back all the Almoratines and maintain the control of like the ethereal balance about Earth and about the moon and the area surrounding it. I don't know if I can go over that ship yet, right? There's a big old crack in the way. I'm just thinking about it though. The place we seek is just ahead at the Chlorophosphorus. You see, Arcos cannot manifest without sufficient concentrations of ambient aether. It would be hard-pressed to find a greater confidence than inside this cavern. Follow me. This cavern? Can he even reach over there, then? I suppose. Can't stand up to this. Oh, shut up. Zodiark's prison ape, blood-red eyes, slavering maw, and built like a behemoth, I'd imagine. Let's hope he's friendly. You! Curious. This place that the cult of mine fought in a... yeah! You know, it's similar. This entire cave is thrumming with ambient aether. Alas, any further analysis will have to wait. Seen a single aether current. That's fine. Nice to know there's a big cave here. Yes, you do nicely. The lunar spungi draw aether from the ground, which is then dispersed in the air. At present, however, these ambient energies are not quite sufficient for Arcos to manifest. We had an easy time earlier, though I guess we threw everything into disarray. Might you be willing to spare some of your own to help the spungi along? I guess? undo this Stola is, but I guess we'll use this patch instead. Nice to see you again. Argos manifests in a flash. He seems glad to see you again. Most fascinating creation of Eidolon's, would you not agree? Should the need arise, he is even able to create reflections of himself on a whim. Though I assure you it is no reflection which accompanied you earlier to the brand. Argos was quite eager to be at your side then, as he is now, it seems. Give me a new mount. I cannot recall when last he showed such an affinity for anyone. Indeed, I thought him more likely to shy away from you companions. We're champions of Eidolon, though. Perhaps it was more than a sense of duty that compelled him to aid you before. He does seem to like me. As for your companions... How fearsome is that, Thancred? Unexpected, but greatly appreciated. I believe we're all ready. Let us return outside, so that you may cross the chasm. You have a very, very large alert area. Destination is the structure there across the Cradle of Darkness. But climb onto Argo's back, and you will take care of the rest. Once you arrive, it should not take long to find the ship's crew. The facility is designed to rouse them from their slumber in the event of Zodiark's destruction. Heed their counsel. Together you may guide the star and its people to a kinder fate. This is where we part ways, but know that I shall ever be watching and praying for your success. Assurances notwithstanding, we cannot be certain what awaits us on the other side. So perhaps it would be best if we do not all go at once. I propose the two of us cross first while Thancred and Ariadne wait here. I don't know what difference that'll make. Malefic aether yet permeates the crater. Remnants of Zodiark, most like. Probably. Where we're headed. Still haven't been there. Or there. Whoa. More bridges and tethers. Where does that even go? Back up to the surface. The structure is enormous, though that is hardly surprising given the size of the average Amaran team. I mean, it's super big even for them, though. Apologies for the wait. Right then, let us head inside and... oh! Follow along with me. Most intriguing. A means by which he can conserve energy, mayhap. Well, I certainly wouldn't want him to blink out of existence on our account, helpful as he's been. Thank you, Argos. We'll take things from here. progress is to remain without. Let us not keep him waiting over long. Yeah. Who knows if he could even manifest right out here. Also, I guess everyone could have just come over all at once. It's used to go back. Cool. Best way burrow. Do you see any people yet? Its scale is reminiscent of Almaro, or rather the replica we visited on the first. Truly a marvel beyond description. Yeah, this is a lot bigger than the space whale. Are those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? They're not the shards. Seems to be no one here.
Our moonship pilot should be around here somewhere. Is that right?
That's what they told us. There they are. The moon bunnies. That's some FF4 music. Oh, there's gonna be a bunch of them. In stasis for how long? And oh man, that's a lot. They're individuals. Just an army of naming way.
Look lively, everyone! I know, this 1243rd inspection is a mite ahead of schedule, but it is of the utmost importance, for Zodiac, alas, is no more. As of now, our mighty moon has a new purpose, to bear the people of Aetheris to safety. Our time has come, my friends.
Oh my god, the cute squeaking.
We must be swifter than swift. There is much to do before our guests arrive. I expect your workstations to be immaculate. And don't forget to relay our signal to Aetheris. Questions? Yes? No? Maybe so? No? Then hop to it!
Oh man. Who's gonna receive your relay signal?
Tis a rather curious crew she hath chosen. Their endearing forms intended to ease the passengers' hearts, perhaps.
Perhaps?
I guess. You, have some passengers here already. Oh, hello, car. Oh yeah, there's the FF4 music. Cool. I find our Anja's reasoning somewhat flimsy, but the crew seems amicable enough. Given the present crisis, Heidel had doubtless sought to facilitate cooperation betwixt pilot and passenger. Indeed, 'twould require a heart as hard as diamond to raise one's voice in anger to beings possessed of such profound saccharinity. Did you describe cute little bunny people as saccharin? I don't know about that. Let's go a little bit longer. Hey. I don't know, I kind of like this armor, but we'll see. They must be the Loloporids mentioned in the Watcher's records. Not at all what I expected, but the Watcher did bid us heal their council. I assume the one who gave that rousing speech was their leader, though we might have to ask about in order to track them down. Come on then, let us be about it. Key. Tasks. Whether is their leader, I wonder. I don't see any of them. There's one. Okay. Camping way. Spending a night outside, best way, bro. I'm not sure what I'll need to take with me, aside from a tent, I suppose. A lot of callbacks. Cool. I only saw them from a distance, but their fur was brown, if that helps at all. Yeah, they had a slightly darker fur than the rest. Nothing way. Gonna be lots of ways. Going to die someday, so what if it happens a little sooner? Shut up! Recording way. Why, but isn't this exciting? I've never seen one of your kind up close before. Would you mind if I take some measurements? Just for reference, of course. Later. Test. There's a tiny little bit of map over here, but I can't reach it unless maybe from above. Which I don't even know if I can get to, right? We come from here. It's up there. I don't know. I guess we could go around. Well now, if you count that, that's the biggest aetheryte we've ever seen. Stola. Trading way. So all the fun the traders and the affairs are getting up to, and I thought to myself, hey, I could do that. So here I am, here awaiting your patronage to buy colored gemstones. First one I've seen. It's a fighting way. I heard that you're kind of hop about when you hear this music. Is that true? Can you turn it off? It's an odd question from someone named Dancing Way. Decided to form a fellowship of protectors to escort people as they arrive. So relax, you yours are in safe paws. Very, very safe paws. What is that music? door? Okay, well that certainly doesn't open. Let's talk to Chipperway. Oh. Leader of the crew. Not me, I'm afraid. Singingway's the name. I'm in charge of the construction and maintenance of the atmospheric circulation system. I want the crispest, cleanest air for the people of Aetheris, and that's a promise. Was Heidelin's plan to just, like, abandon ship? Such a fascinating apparatus. It's hard to believe it can house so many crew members. Even so, there's nothing else here to suggest other types of accommodation. Yeah! Do you also sleep in those pods? Oh. Maybe you do sleep in these pods. Guiding way. Busy assigning duties at the moment. Guess we're not going to ask her any questions. Them any questions. What do you think, Wei? What do you think of her clothing? I'll have you know I'm the mastermind behind its design. It's good and fine. Leader? No. Sleeping Wei. My job is... perhaps I'd better ask. Not finding a naming way yet. You'll let me know if you find any unusual trinkets or contraptions, won't you? I've always had a fondness for such things. Yeesh. It's a long way down. Crushing way. What are you busy about? We'll be ready for our guests' arrival if you keep moving at that pace. Yeah. Maybe don't harsh rush everybody. You know? Snappy offer. How in the... When did you get here? Who let you in? Why wasn't I told? Take me to your leader. Were you the one giving orders earlier? Did they not also have slightly different clothing? Oh, nope. This is they. Oh, yes, of course. He's the only one around here capable of doing anything properly. It falls to me to take charge of the others. I take it. Is this all of them? All that are here. Comprised entirely of children. What's their parents be thinking? This isn't a nursery after all, but perhaps we should build one. Or did we build one already? No matter. You needn't worry your pretty little heads. All will be well, I promise. By goodness me, we shouldn't be standing about gulping. I must take you to meet the others. If you could run along that back towards the entrance, you'll find a path that leads to the central platform on the upper floor. Oh. Is that a big solid aetherite? There's no wrong way to reach it, but it's the large glowing ball at the center, if you should find yourselves lost. I shall gather the others and meet you there. There's quite a lot of you. Do we need to gather everyone? Well then, back up to the upper floor it is. No wrong way there, but can't go that way. I can only see the one way, really. Suppose we can get there then, huh? Damn, this music is nostalgic as hell. So what's your name? Leading Way? Snappy Way? Manage Way?
Right, of course. Introductions are in order. My name is Living Way, and we are the Lotharites. Created for the express purpose of commanding this ship and bearing the people of Aetheris to a brave new world.
We'd like to...
Specifically, I am the one whom she charged with the execution of her most vital plans. You might say I'm her right paw.
You might say that.
Living Way's the name, map reader and navigator of the heavens.
Pleasure to meet you all, but I'm still trying to make sense of this.
Yeah.
Confusion and bewilderment are completely understandable. Fear not, I shall walk you through it. The people of Aetheris, through no fault of your own, I'm sure, set in motion a series of events that, unfortunately, culminated in Zodiac's obliteration.
Yeah.
Acutely aware of the imminent crisis, your parents sent you little ones on ahead while they began the necessary preparations.
Forgive us, but we are the adults here.
Still not following?
I mean, I'm certain you're older, but...
Very well, I shall elaborate further.
Oh, bud.
Here, we have Aetheris, your home, and the moon, where we are now. Without Zodiac around to keep things lively, so to speak, the celestial currents of the star have doubtless begun to degrade. A calamity of apocalyptic proportions will be visited upon Aetheris, bringing an end to all life. There is that.
Yeah.
So too hath the Watcher claimed. By thine unperturbed countenance, I gather this eventuality was anticipated.
The doom and gloom. Oh yes, quite expected.
So Heidelin's plan was just to flee.
If you will, that Aetheris is a delicious carrot that I've forgotten to eat and left out in the midday sun. The most earnest wishes or prayers will not stop it from rotting to the core. So sadly, there's nothing to be done but to abandon said carrot, Aetheris, in case the metaphor is lost on you, to its grisly fate.
And this moon will serve as the vessel to deliver us to a new home.
Just so! We will gather up as many people, supplies, and resources as our stores will hold.
And then the moon will
And then, once
set
everyone
off.
is aboard, it's off to another star. Easier said than done, admittedly. For one does not simply hop from star to star on a whim. Which
No.
is precisely why we've spent countless years constructing the most propulsive of propulsion systems. We ought to make it to our destination in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail.
Which is how long? It sounds quite long, actually.
Impressive technology. I dare say it is beyond anything we have ever seen.
It is, but also Heidelin's plan still seems to be abandoning the
Carry out
planet.
the instructions left to us by Heidelin. Back in the old days, when she was still just Venar, she was dedicated to the study of the world and its inner And the Watcher, the real one, not the simulacrum you met, was one of her fellow researchers. We and this wondrous vessel masquerading as a moon are products of their knowledge and know-how.
There's certainly more to you all than meets the eye. Might I ask where exactly you intend to take us?
Yeah.
We identified a few promising candidates for resettlement some time ago, but we cannot guarantee that they are fit for habitation. Moreover, the ship can only travel in short bursts. We intend to go down our list, hopping from star to star, until we find one suitable for resettlement.
I think we should probably just prevent the planet from
No
decay.
need to worry, though. The vessel is being refurbished with accommodation for an extended stay as we speak. While we did have to rely upon outside help to determine what amenities were essential, I dare say we have risen to the challenge.
Help? From who?
From you and yours! Who else? Each time we woke to perform regularly scheduled maintenance, we were greeted by the resources you sent us. What better way to learn about preferences and proclivities of our present-day charges?
No one that we know knows who you are.
You're still adorable little children. Perhaps your elders were responsible for the deliveries.
I'm not sure what led you to conclude otherwise, but I can assure you that we are all grown men and women. And I very much doubt my elders know this place exists, much less how to send you so much as a starlight missive.
Yeah.
What? Then who in blazes let you on my moon?
Well, Heidelin.
Heidelin herself led you here. You don't say! Well, that's really not children. Then why are you so small and stunted? Like little baby carrot people.
Well, Amarotines were a great deal taller. In the present day, persons of such prodigious size are exceedingly rare.
So, you're saying everyone's not like the Watcher?
Not even close.
Oh, confound it all! Someone could have at least scribbled a note about your profound miniaturization.
That tome in thy possession.
Oh, this? One of the first books sent to us. A compendium of the people of Aetheris, with a few blank pages at the back for minor corrections and updates as needed. The sum total of our knowledge of your kind is contained in these pages.
It's quite a tome.
I thought it was abridged and made small for our benefit, but this isn't a regular-sized book, is it?
It might be a little small. Okay. Okay.
Building way, can you hear me? Yes, we're all very busy. Change of plans. I need you to rebuild the domiciles at 1/3 the scale. All of them. Yes, all of them, and but me no buts. See to it with all speed.
Perhaps Perhaps you could tell us a bit more about your terrestrial collaborators.
Yeah. That might shed some light on the situation.
But first, I'd like to hear more about you, if it's all the same. I'd rather not risk any other complications due to outdated knowledge of our passengers-to-be.
I mean, there's a lot to tell there. Like, a lot that we need from y'all, too. Who has been supplying you with anything? Alright, what does this Phrygian chest look like? Oh, it's a big coat. With a lot more defense and slightly better stats. Way less crit, more skill speed. Oh. Well, I suppose that's quite moony. Okay. Well, I'm gonna call the stream here. We'll come back and learn more about all the Loperids and who's been sending them what information next time. See you later.